This is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
A new batch of wickedly good bakers from across the country will face off in a new season of Food Network's Halloween Baking Championship. 8 contestants will get crafty and creative in their quest for the $25,000 prize. And among those is a Seattle pastry chef who is no stranger to culinary competitions. Please say hello to Jasmin Bell. Good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Tell us about your prior experience with competitions.
Well, a few years ago, I did Chopped on the Food Network.
Which is serious competition.
It is serious competition. I mean, Halloween Baking Championship is actually, I think, even more of a serious competition though, but I had a little bit, you know, of a run through of these competitions and how they worked, so.
You have no time to do really hard challenges on these shows.
Like literally no time, like no time at all, and it's like your brain messes with you, and when these challenges, even though you know what you should be doing, but it's just everything that you've learned, it's like out the door almost.
Under a pressure cooker. Okay, we'll talk more about that in a bit, but what are we making today?
Today we're gonna make some pumpkin marble spice cookies today.
Are those little gold flecks on
Yes,
these
we're gonna
cookies?
add a little diva on these
Whoa,
cookies.
all
Make
right.
them fancy.
We're blinging up the cookies.
Yes.
What do we do?
Okay, so we have our pumpkin spice cookies. It's a sugar cookie, this, you know, with some pumpkin spice. I'm gonna have you cut out. The best thing to do for me whenever I roll out cookies, I like to roll them on a silk pad and not add flour, because when you add flour, you're then changing the texture of your cookie, which makes it dry. So if you roll it on a silk pad, and have it chilled, you won't have that problem of it sticking to your tabletop or anything. So go ahead and we're gonna.
How many do you want?
Whatever you feel like
All
doing.
right, very good.
Whatever you can fit on there.
Whatever I can fit.
Exactly. And I always say don't go too large with your cookies, because the thing with desserts, you want people to finish them. So if they're too large, they may not finish, and I want everybody to finish my desserts.
Okay, let's see if I can pop these out without hurting anything.
Yeah.
That's the tough part for me.
You got it. Gentle, gentle.
Oh no. You talk while I do this so that I won't feel so self-conscious.
Well, luckily we have them already like baked over here.
Wait, it's happening. Yes.
Yes.
A small little dent at the bottom, but it's there. It's there. It's there. Okay.
Perfect.
So where do we put these guys?
We can just leave that over there.
Right?
Yeah, we've got some already made. And
off the hook. I don't have to do another one.
And versus doing royal icing, I know that not everyone is a huge fan of royal icing because it's kind of hard and it crystallizes on you. So we're going to use candy melts that you can just find at any craft store, and it's really nice because it melts in your mouth. And so we're going to do white and a little bit of orange, but if you don't want that super bright orange like this, you can just add like a couple pieces of the chocolate just to kind of mute it.
It's like paint. You can just make it whatever color you want. I'm always for adding a little chocolate. So how do you feel about eating cookie dough?
I eat cookie dough. I don't mind. Go for it.
Excellent.
Okay, so we have a little bit of white here. We have the orange. The orange is going to be like our base. So I'm going to add just some dollops of white in here.
All right.
Nothing crazy. Go to town with it. And then you just get a toothpick. And then I want to let you do this. And you're just going to kind of give it a little swirl.
Like this?
That's perfect. Just like that. And then I'll do one cookie to example, and then you can do one. You're going to take the sides.
Okay.
And we're just going to dip,
that's all we're gonna do.
shake it a little bit, pull it up, shake it some more, flip it over. And this is the important part. You tap it in your hand to get those air bubbles out.
Okay.
And then you just place it down, and look at how fancy that was.
Amazing.
And like just so little.
So put
dip
it
it all
in.
the way down. Yep, a little bit further in. Yep, a little further.
Shake
there you
it a
go.
little.
Shake it a little bit, pull it up. You got it. Shake it some more, kind of let that excess chocolate fall, flip it over, and tap it into your hand, the other one. Yeah, just like that. Perfect.
Look at this, you guys. I made a comeback.
Perfect!
I made a comeback. So how does the competition, before you go on, how does the competition work? No, I'd like to lick it.
Yes.
But thank you.
The competition, so Halloween Baking Championship, there's basically two challenges in each episode.
And we're seeing part of it here.
Yes, you have a preheat, and the preheat is essentially like kind of like a little bit of a shorter challenge, and if you win this challenge, you get an advantage in the main heat. Now the main heat is super important because that determines if you leave.
Oh, that's the big one, where
Yes.
you have to pack your bags if you...
Exactly. So you kind of want to win the preheat so that you have an advantage, so that you have a lesser chance of leaving.
Excellent. Okay, so you put chocolate into the
Yes, I'm just going to put
pastry
some chocolate
bag.
morsels because I want to make some cute little stems here and vines. We're just gonna take off a little tip here. If you don't have a pastry bag, I mean, a regular
A
Ziploc
baggie.
bag will be just fine.
And you just cut that straight across.
Just
You
straight across,
Don't need
yep.
to make it diagonal or do anything fancy.
And then I'm just going to squiggle side to side from my stem. And I know some people are a little bit like shy with doing like the little veins. I just say
do it.
you're gonna make a J and an S. Think of like going cursive, just making cursive letters.
All right, just little.
And then on
look
the
at you
side
do
here.
this.
Let's let you
That's,
try.
oh my Lord.
You can
okay.
do it.
While I try this, tell me a bit about the other competitors on the show and also the judges. The judges can be scary. Were these nice judges or scary judges?
Oh my goodness. Well, the judges are amazing. So we have Zach Young, we've got Carla Hall, and we also have Lorraine Pascal, which that woman is just drop dead gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I mean, I was even like shocked for words when I like walked up there and saw her. So gorgeous. But so talented, everyone. And then the competitors. This is like a really talented group of people, like really talented. One of the pastry chefs on there is the executive pastry chef for the Mandarin Oriental. That's the #1 hotel in New York.
Yeah.
And then we have another person, he is actually like a huge wedding cake decorator, and his cakes are like 20 tiers tall. They're amazing.
Architecture.
Exactly. So, I mean, when we first got in there, we were filling each other out. Then, everyone started pulling out their phones, and it's like, here's what I can do. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be competing with these people, psyching each other out. So,
But you were there because you're equal to these people and equal to this challenge.
Well,
so it's going to be
yes.
fun to watch. And there's such an interesting thing about baking. It's not just that you're making sweets and wonderful treats, but there is a real precision to the baking process and to the finishing process.
And creativity is super important too.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So how do we finish these off with the
So,
little gold stuff?
If you want to get a little fancy, I always say, if you want to upgrade, just get a little diva on it, add some gold. We're just going to do some gold luster.
Where do we
And
get this?
You can actually purchase this from like Amazon or even at any craft store.
Easy.
You
Okay.
want to get a clear liquor. So I prefer vodka or gin because this is going to help evaporate quickly. You just take a paintbrush. We're going to mix it together just to where it's all combined.
And what does that do to it?
This is going to add it to more like a liquid.
All right.
So it takes the dust and now it paints on here. And we're just going to go, a little Jackson Pollock on here.
You just flicked it onto the cookies?
Get
Watch
it nice
this.
dollop on there and just tap.
That's
Right there.
amazing.
All right,
Oh my
go for
gosh,
it.
I was afraid of this part. Okay.
But look how cute your cookie's already looking. Just tap it out. Smack it hard. There you go. Perfect.
There we go.
Yes.
That's fun.
That's really
great.
fun and simple and easy that you can do with your friends, your kids. And if you don't want to add the gold, you don't have to. You can even mix it up with colors. If you want to go a tie-dye pumpkin, hey, why not, right?
I think that looks beautiful. Thank
Yes.
you for the trick with the icing, the whole thing.
Yes,
That is
thank
really
you.
super. Obviously, we're going to be rooting for you. Good luck. Good luck.
Hopefully I'll represent Seattle well.
You will. You absolutely will. Jasmine shared her recipe for pumpkin spice marble sugar cookies, and we love people who share their recipes. We have it on our website. Halloween Baking Championship premieres tonight, and it will air on Mondays at 9 on the Food Network. We will definitely be cheering for her, won't we?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you so
in.
much. Appreciate it.
When we come back, my pal Terry Holloman and I will seek to provide some therapy after yesterday's showdown in Tennessee in Hawk Zone after this.
This New Day cooking segment brought to you by Ferguson Bath Kitchen and Lighting Gallery, powered by Electrolux.